Salam dan selamat siang. Selamat datang Bapak, Ibu, dan tamu undangan yang terhormat di acara Official Draw Ceremony Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026. Kami informasikan bahwa dalam waktu kurang lebih 2 menit, acara ini akan disiarkan secara langsung melalui kanal PSSI TV YouTube, Srikandi Merdeka Cup, dan Milk Live Soccer. Mohon agar dapat menonaktifkan suara telepon genggam Anda. Terima kasih. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, delegates, and football fans everywhere. Welcome to the official draw ceremony of Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026. Please be reminded that in 2 minutes, we will be streaming live worldwide on PSSI TV YouTube, Srikandi Merdeka Cup, and Milk Live Soccer. Kindly set your mobile devices to silent mode. Thank you. A very warm welcome and good afternoon to everyone joining us live from Jakarta, as well as our global viewers watching on PSSI TV, Srikandi Merdeka Cup, and of course, Milk Live Soccer. My name is Conchita Caroline, and it is my absolute honor to host the official draw ceremony for Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026. We are delighted to be joined today by esteemed leaders, representatives, and guests. And for that, we would like to extend a special welcome to Bapak Rudi Yulianto as PSSI Executive Committee Member, Bapak Henry Erawan as PSSI Executive Committee Member. Thank you so much for joining us today. And of course, Bapak Yunus Nusi as PSSI General Secretary. And Bapak Teddy Cahyono as the Program Director of Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026. Another warm welcome to all participating teams, distinguished members of the media, and to all of the passionate fans watching from across the region and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin drawing the teams into their respective groups, please allow me to present the official draw principles and mechanism for Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026. A total of 8 participating teams will compete in this tournament, divided into 2 groups of 4 teams, Group A and Group B. Now the teams have been seeded into 4 pots of 2 teams each, based on points calculated from final rankings in the 3 most recent editions of the AFC Under-17 Women's Asian Cup. In pot 4, we have Saudi Arabia and Indonesia B, Putri Nusantara. In pot 3, we have Malaysia and Jordan. In pot 2, we have Singapore and Hong Kong. And in pot 1, we have Indonesia A, Garuda Pertiwi, and Thailand. Now the draw will be conducted in reverse order, starting from pot 3, moving on to pot 3, pot 2, and concluding with pot 1 to ensure the highest seeded teams are drawn last. And to ensure host association teams are drawn into different groups, Indonesia A, Garuda Pertiwi, is pre-assigned to position A1. Consequently, Indonesia B, Putri Nusantara from pot 4, will automatically be placed into group B. Now let's talk about the ball distinction. The ball containing Indonesia A, Garuda Pertiwi in pot 1, is specially designated with a different color of red. And the Garuda B, Putri Nusantara in pot 4, with the color of yellow. So now, without further delay, to execute today's draw, I would like to invite Bapak Yunus Nusi, Bapak Rudi Yulianto, Bapak Henry Erawan, and Bapak Teddy Cahyono to step forward and join me on stage. All right, we're gonna start from pot 4. Pak Teddy, please draw the first team from pot 4. Once again, pot 4 contains Saudi Arabia and Indonesia B, Putri Nusantara. And per tournament regulations, to maintain host separation from Indonesia A in Group A, Indonesia B, Putri Nusantara, is automatically assigned to position B4 in the yellow ball to distinct itself. Once again, in the yellow ball is Indonesia B, Putri Nusantara. Next, taking the second ball from pot 4. We have Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia is drawn into position A4. Moving on to pot 3. Consisting of Malaysia and Jordan, these teams will fill positions A3 and B3 in alphabetical group order. Bapak Henry, please draw the first team from pot 3. The first team drawn from pot 3 is Malaysia. And Malaysia will take position A3. Now the second team drawn is Jordan, which they will take position B3. Next, we have pot 2, featuring Singapore and Hong Kong. They will fill positions A2 and B2. Bapak Rudi, please draw the first team from pot 2. The first team drawn for pot 2 is Hong Kong. Hong Kong will enter Group A in position A2. And the remaining team is Singapore, which would enter Group B in position B2. Last but not least, we come to pot 1. Bapak Yunus, please draw the first team from pot 1. As pre-designated for the host association, Indonesia A, Garuda Pertiwi, marked with a distinctively colored ball, is automatically allocated to position A1. And now, let us draw the final ball of pot 1 for position B1. Position B1 goes to Thailand. Thank you so much Bapak Yunus Nusi, Bapak Rudi Yulianto, Bapak Henry Erawan, and of course Bapak Teddy Cahyono for conducting today's official draw. You may now return to your seat. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the official draw for Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026 is now complete. Let us review the finalized groups first. As you can see on your screen, Group A is filled with Garuda Pertiwi, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Saudi Arabia. In Group B, we have Thailand, Singapore, Jordan, and Putri Nusantara. Ladies and gentlemen, we wish all participating teams the best of luck as they prepare for the tournament. May every match be played in the true spirit of sportsmanship, excellence, and of course, fair play. Thank you to PSSI and Bakti Olahraga Jarum Foundation, all participating teams, members of the press, and viewers at home for joining us today. We look forward to an exciting first edition of Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Kepada seluruh tamu-tamu spesial kita hari ini mungkin boleh berfoto bersama terlebih dahulu ya di atas panggung untuk menandai berakhirnya proses drawing dari Srikandi Merdeka Cup 2026. Gelaran pertama yang harapannya bisa menjadi sebuah awal yang baik, pencapaian baru bagi adik-adik kita. Baik, kita akan langsung berikan aba-aba ya. Oke, dengan kepalan tangan bapak-bapak boleh? Baik, terima kasih sekali lagi. Terima kasih sudah hadir bapak-bapak sekalian.